Huh, this looks oddly familiar. I would say almost deja vu, but that seems almost cliché. And here we stand once again outside a rather nondescript building. Pretty much back where we started at, except now with very fancy power armor. Enough supplies to make it back to town. Although with the added problem of having a large number of people pretty much constantly trying to kill me. Of course, every time they come, they fail. Just gives me that many more resources to make it back to town with. Speaking of, I do want to check this area out. Obviously, Raider. And probably best I didn't come this way initially.
You killed her! No!
Okay. Raiders with rocket launchers.
Holy shit! Someone got themselves whacked! Call a doctor! We got No!
Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that didn't end quite how you were expecting it to. So I probably should have the regulators come out here and, I don't want to say clean the mess up. But it seems very, I don't know, almost cliche that they don't come out and at least pick up the weapons. Ah, here we go. Ammunition, chems, the all-important tin can, grenades, okay. Let's see. Where is that fire coming from? are. There we go. Let's see. Do I have anything at all I can drop? Okay, as much as I'm not a fan of dropping weapons. Okay, on second thought, let's not stick around here for too much longer. Once again, I have a quest of sorts to go on. Although, realistically, it's more of a direction and a purpose. An armory. I'll have to come back and check it out. But unfortunately, I need to go back to Paradise Falls to pick up the bike. And it's afternoon, which means I should make it there just in time to make it back to Megaton in time for dinner. That is, of course, I don't get waylaid by some moronic raider trying to rob me. Oh, right. One other thing I need to do. Caps. So, that's actually a significantly larger number of caps than I was expecting I would be getting for my recent work. And that definitely accelerates my plans for my trip up north. There's a stand of sorts that I've been putting these small bobble-headed figurines on. I'm going to put the ones I've recently come across. I'll put them on the stand and see how they line up. See if I can deduce anything at all from them. And begin considering preparations for my trip up north. Obviously, at this point, caps are a non-issue. That opens up the possibility of just being able to outright buy whatever supplies I need. Before, I was aiming for roughly 2,000 caps for various expenses. Food, water, shelter, repairs to equipment, so on and so forth. obviously with the armor that I have now, most average things I run into, even the bears seem to be relatively easy to take care of. Raiders don't really pose a problem. Deathclaws are still dangerous, but not outright terrifying. I definitely need to come up with a better... Well, this isn't good.
Yes, Commander.
I need you to wait here.
I will keep this location secure.
And despite what I was just saying about having very nice armor, I still do need a fallback point. Don't think this is going to be booby-trapped. The ammo I take, the weapons I don't. See, I have a sneaking suspicion anyone here would have already been eaten. Because I think that's what the annoying yellow individuals eat. Footlockers. Well, this place has a large encampment. It's locked. Germantown Police Headquarters. Just because it's locked doesn't mean you can't get in. If it's a police headquarters, logic would dictate that there is some way in that won't be locked. The obvious question is, okay. And so, active mines. Definitely need to be wary of traps, although I doubt the mutants are going to be laying any. And actually, I'm going to collect what I can. Okay, this looks relatively clear. bunch of useful bits. Right, as I was saying before, the need to get equipment. Luckily, there are, well, I say luckily for me anyway, there are a lot more places that have just random useful equipment laying around. And with even a couple of minutes worth of scavenging, it's easy enough for me to find several dozen caps worth of just random bits laying around. That doesn't count on times when I get lucky. Let's see, ammunition, useful. First aid, somewhat useful. Okay, I am unofficially out of shotgun ammunition. Jailer's key, that will be useful, I hope. Right. And that is why I always carry a knife. Also, usually when somebody opens up on me, it draws the attention of everybody else in the even remotely immediate vicinity. Okay. You seem to be relatively safe. I'll be back for you. Actually, let me get you armed
Quick!
first.
Unlock the door! You're rescuing me? Thanks! Oh, I thought we were goners for sure. I think the others are dead. Or worse.
So what's this we that you're talking about?
Don't I know it? Now the trick is getting out of here.
Anyone else? This is sort of a, leaving once sort of deal.
Everyone else is dead. We're taken away to who knows where. Well, except maybe for Shorty. They dragged him off downstairs to the kitchen a while ago. But no one comes back from the kitchen.
Right. Stay here. I'll be right back.
I'm not waiting around for some super mutant to lock me up again. There's the back door somewhere around here. If you're not back soon, I'm leaving without you. If I'm not here when you come back, meet me at Big Town.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm going... Oh, I think I successfully found the back door. Right, so I need to find downstairs. For that, for this, unfortunately, looks like the correct way. Okay. Well, as far as rescues go, I think this one has turned out relatively well. Grab our sort of edibles out of the fridge real quick.
Thanks. Who are you? Never mind, I don't care right now. Let's go get Red and get out of here. You lead, I'll follow. Let's go. Move it. Thanks. Who are you? Never mind, I don't care right now. Let's go get Red and get out of here.
Alright, let's get going.
Alright, move it.
You could use a weapon, though.
Hell yeah! Lay it on me.
Okay, first things first, what do I have? Don't shoot me in the back with that, please. Not that it'll really do a whole lot. I'm more concerned about the ricochet.
I'm right behind you.
And with that in mind, going to need to see about making a very brief detour. That is, of course, assuming that I can find the original tour. That's not it. That's not it. This looks promising.
Glad to see you're alive, Shorty.
Me too. Now let's get the hell out of here.
1 second.
We can talk back at Big Town. Let's get out of here.
First things first, let's get you a weapon.
I'll take whatever you've got at this point.
I have spare. A laser pistol and some energy ammo. Realistically, if you need more than that, something's wrong.
I'll just hope you know what you're doing.
Let's see. Power armor, check. Bullets of weapons, check. Relatively competent robotic companion, check. Vaguest clue of where I'm going. I might need some directions. But for now, going with the somewhat standard plan of get out of Dodge first, get directions later.
RL3 is ready for another tour of duty, sir.
Right, this is the tour of getting out of Dodge.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. See if this offers any insight. Oh, good. Head directly south. Pretty much. Okay, do please watch for landmines, as I can pretty much stand on one. I would advise against doing likewise.
What's the matter, huh?
And before we get too carried away, minor detour, as these guys usually have ammunition. Also, weapons. Alright.
Need some help with this one? Okay, there's something I need to come back and check on. Hey! I've got your back.
Well, I definitely don't mind the assistance. But I'm a little concerned of your lack of armor. I think I might have some ideas regarding this. So this actually looks very promising. Houses more or less intact. Lack of bodies. Well, lack of strung up bodies.
Hey, who are you?
Does it really matter? I have some friends of yours.
Really? Well, I guess you'd better come on in then.
Those assholes in Lamplight said that this place was great.
Alright. Although I do need to...
Assholes in Lamplight said that this place was great.
I need to talk to you about Lamplight.
Hey there. Are you... Whew. I'm glad to be safely back home.
Well, seeing as how I'm pretty much drowning in caps, I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Thank you. You're a real hero, you know that? I was going to offer you a reward, but I can put the caps to use buying medicine and supplies. Thanks. I know you've already risked your life once already, but I heard the mutants talking about another attack. They'll probably be here soon.
Well, unfortunately, I'm a bit low on ammunition, but I can probably come up with something.
Really? That's great. What do you have in mind?
Let's see. Well, I'm a big fan of robotic defenders.
Great. Let's head over to the junkyard. There's some old robots in there. Maybe you can fix them up and we'll watch to see how it's done.
Yeah, I have no idea where your scrapyard is. Oh, these look promising, and in more or less one piece. That was surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk after we take care of the mutants. Let's, leave him alone for the time being.
The Wastelander from Germantown. How's life treating you? Hey there.
So, how are things?
Oh, just grand, can't you tell? People are always dying to visit here and bring back souvenirs. They used to pay off or trick the slavers into leaving us alone. Not that it stops them much. Those mutants are the real problem. Too big to shoot down and too single-minded to outwit. They just keep coming.
So, you're the doctor in town.
Yep, As long as you've still got the ass to sit down on, I can fix you up. I'm also in the market for medical supplies.
So what about the history of the place?
Big town? Fairy tale, really. The lamplighters who turn 16 aren't allowed to stay in the caves, but they have to go somewhere. And to encourage people to leave, they invented Big Town, the great grown-up place that you got to go to when you became an adult. I think you can see how true those stories were.
Right. Okay.
Whatever.
A nice day.
Those assholes in Lamplight said this place was great.
Whoa, looks like you've seen some action. Do you need help?
Not really.
Later.
We're trying to speak
Evening.
with you.
Thanks for helping us. I just hope we can survive another attack. Probably won't.
Oh, I should probably get going.
Bye.
Okay. Step 1. Ow. Surprisingly little.
Every day is a good day to die. Threat analysis. Green. Neutralization operation complete.
So, after killing them, make sure to loot them. Actually, because I'm in town, I know it might seem a little bit cheesy, but definitely could use the sledgehammers to help bang the shape up into place a little bit.
They're out there. I can feel it. What, you? I gave you the welcoming speech.
So, you're under constant threat.
There was a super mutant attack recently, and where there's one big ugly, there are 10 more just waiting to grab you by the throat. Then the slavers will come and pick off what's left of your carcass and drag any survivors to Paradise Falls.
Well, I need somewhere to trade.
There isn't anything here that hasn't been destroyed or dragged away. You're better off scavenging the dead out in the wasteland.
Cheery. Well, I best be off.
Later.
Move along, please.
So, is that everything? Or...
I got to admit, I didn't think you were one of the good ones, but what the hell? Thanks! Things might not be so bad after all. Who am I kidding? There's still plenty of things out there that want to kill us. At least I didn't die today. I got you to thank for that, so thanks.
Do you have any traders in town?
We got 2 things to do in this town. Suck and die. No one ever makes it in this place. You won't find any stores to loot here.
I think we might need to adjust the definition of trade.
Have a crappy... what the hell. Have a good one.
Sure you want these people.
Hello.
Searching for targets.
Hey, you. Welcome back.
Good to see someone's at least a little bit cheery around here.
RL3 is ready for duty, sir.
We did it! You did it! You helped us defeat the mutants! Oh, we'll all feel safer now. Thank you so much.
Well, I could definitely use some medical supplies.
Sure, here's what I can spare.
Actually, the sledgehammers I definitely don't need. Or the super sledge. And let's see, I think just to have it, because you seem to have a rather significant supply of them. 1,000 caps of stim packs. Although I don't quite need all of this. I have surgical supplies in abundance. And medical braces also in abundance.
Another satisfied customer. Thanks again for saving my life at the police station.
Now that the immediate threat is over, I'm going to see about fixing you up.
Hey, yeah. Damn. What happened?
You apparently were pretty shut up.
Wow. You saved my life. Thanks. You're a good person, you know that?
So I've been told. Stay off your feet for, well, stay off any strenuous work for a couple of days.
All right. I'll be careful. I promise.
Able to help Time Bomb. In here I was sure that you were ready to just let him die. I guess I had you wrong. He still can't fight. But if we survive for a bit longer, he should be back into it soon enough. Look, you're a better doc than me. That's pretty obvious. But if you need healing, I'll do it for you, no charge.
Well, now that you mention it...
For you, no problem. Now, hold still. Feel better? You should. That was the good stuff. Need anything else?
Nope. I should be good.
Thanks again for saving my life at the police station.
You saved my life. Thank you. I got a lot to thank you for. I don't know how to do it. Here. Take this. It's always given me good luck.
Well, should probably be off. I do have places to be and people to, well,
I like you.
I'll leave it at that.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Well, people around here seem to be significantly happier.
A nice day.
Although, realistically, it's not that hard, considering that they were quite depressive previously. Anyway, I do need to actually get back to town. Rather, I need to get back to Megaton. Where is... Actually, before I get back to Megaton, I need to go get my bike. Which is... this way. With it being pretty much night at this point, I shall bid everyone
Welcome
good
to
night,
Megaton.
and I shall
Please
probably
stand
see you
clear
in
of the gate.
a day or so.